Hey Assel, how are you today?
Hi, Jan. I'm good. How are you?
Great. Welcome to our next podcast. So, the topic today is data sources and why we would use different data sources and how to find different data sources. So, you're our data guy. Can you tell us a little bit about the different data sources that you and your team use?
Sure. Great topic, by the way. And for the majority part of our lead generation career, we were reliant on just LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And like 24 months back, somehow we realized that just relying on one data source is not good enough for various different reasons that we're going to discuss today. And as of now, we use six different data sources, including Sales Navigator, for our clients. And the reason of having multiple data sources. So as of now, we use six different data sources at Sader for our clients. And some of the key benefits that we have seen in our campaign by using different data sources. A is data accuracy. Our data accuracy went really up ever since we started using more data sources. Second is uniqueness within the data. So I don't know if maybe it sounds a bit complicated. What do you mean by uniqueness of data? But to simplify it, supposedly everybody else is using LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and let's say they have 3 million companies in their database of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Chances are, now, majority of the people would be reaching out to the same 3 million companies again and again and pitching them maybe similar services or different services as a whole. And yeah, they are kind of, you know, kind of becomes a rat race to stand out with the competition. Once you start to go for different databases, and this is something that we noticed over the years, um, Crunchbase, Clutch, Trixon, and there is one more which is your favorite, Jen. Which one was it?
My favorite,
Yeah, you
Zoom
mentioned.
Info,
So now the other one.
PitchBook.
PageBook, yes. So
Um,
PageBook, ZoomInfo, Bloomberg, every other data source has different number of companies in their database. For example, Trexen has about 5.5 million companies. Crunchbase has over 6 million companies database with them. So with these numbers, you can just quickly tell that they have unique companies, some new companies or old companies information in their directory. And B is the filterization of data. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator has, I don't know, maybe 24 to 25 to 30 different filterization criteria that you can just filter the data. While as Crunchbase has about 50 plus different filters that you can use to slice and dice your data. However, if you go for Trexen, which is a very new database that we have opted here at Cedar, they have about 80 plus different filters that we can slice and dice and data. So it really helps us with meeting the needs of every other client. And again, we have more accurate data, more unique data. And third is, I think, the confidence itself that we get by sourcing different data, that we are kind of, the best in the game right now, because we know what we can deal with different niches and difficult niches.
Great. So, what is the benefit of investing in a database? Because some of these are quite expensive,
Yeah.
right? Sales Navigator maybe costs like $100 per month, but some of these other ones cost thousands of
Yeah.
dollars per month. In your mind, why would you spend a lot of money on data?
Again, so I'll talk as an agency. As an agency, that's our bread and butter. And the more access to data we have, the more clients we can entertain. And one of the key things of having different data sources is some of them are very generic databases where they have millions of companies, but with very generic from generic niches. But when I talk about Crunchbase or Praxen, they are kind of specialized to work with VC firms. So their portal or their data filterization is friendly or is niche specific for startups and for VC firms. So if as an agency, if we are working with VC firms, we need to make sure that we have access to PitchBook, Praxen, and Crunchbase for our clients. Because if we just go with the generic data of like let's say Sales Navigator or Apollo, we will never be able to cater the VC sector. So that's why we need to have different data sources. But from the costing point of view, it's gonna cost tons of money. But as an agency, it's we see it as an investment, and through that, it's a one-time investment from our side, and then if we can land 5, 6 clients from that niche and deliver them good results over a year, we can make 10 times more money than our initial investment.
Yeah, got it. Okay, yeah. So data is so key, isn't it? Like having the right and quality data
Yeah,
and also being different. So you're not just sending the same leads, the same tired messages all the time. Great. Okay, I think I understand,
yeah,
use a variety of data sources and try and focus on the most quality data you can, as
exactly.
well as the right message and the right
Yeah,
process.
and as a company, if you are a marketing company that just needs data for your own self, one suggestion that I can give, rather than making investment across 6 or 7 different paid databases, maybe you can just hire someone like us, or if you want, you can go on Upwork or Fiverr, where you can just hire freelancers and
Yeah.
make just question them, just quiz them around what sources they have, and you can just get a bunch of data from them because you don't need access to millions of companies and make it worthwhile. But this is something that you guys can do. Reach out to agencies like similar to Seda, if not Seda, that have data research services, and world is full of freelancers on Upwork and on Fiverr where you can just get the data for a very cheap amount.
Yeah. Okay. Just also be careful that they're not scrapping it from bulk lists that are the same as everybody else as well, because then you get
Yeah,
the tired data. So,
exactly.
but there are some very good data researchers out there that you can
Yeah,
hire. Yeah. Brilliant. All right. Thanks for
awesome.
your time today.
Thanks, Jen. See you
See
next
you
week.
in the next podcast.